There's freaking halflings falling from the sky right now. It is literally raining halflings, and this is the greatest experience ever. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Tabs. Today, we have been blessed with another major update already into this game. They are just releasing these so quickly. The Dynasty faction is now fully released, and it is in the game for yourselves to play. So we're going to be checking out the faction today. There's also a Dynasty campaign that we're going to be starting today, and there's also supposed to be some secret units, so I'm going to have another episode today looking for those secret units right after this episode, so be on the lookout for that if you do want to find those secret units as well with me. But yeah, this episode's going to be all about the Dynasty faction. We're going to see what these guys can do and see how good they are. I have been patiently waiting for this because these units look absolutely awesome. So looking what we're actually working with here, the first unit is the Samurai unit. It is a 140 cost unit, which I thought a Samurai would be a lot more, so we'll see how good it is. We have a Firework Archer as well. We then, of course, have the Monk, the Ninja. I'm going to be excited to see how that guy works because he's got some ninja stars. We have the Dragon, probably the most anticipated unit in Tabs. We've seen a lot of sneak peeks with this unit and it looks really good. We have the Hwacha as well. And then, of course, the Monkey King, the other boss unit. How much does this one cost? 2,000. So that's actually quite expensive compared to, like, the ordinary king for 1,400. So let's put these guys off against their enemies here and see how good this unit is. We're going to go one by one down the line and see how each one works. Starting off with Samurai. So we got a few good Samurais here, 28 to be exact, and we're going to pit these off against the Squire. I feel like the Squire is a good unit to compete against because it's a very similar unit. It's a little bit cheaper, the Squire, so we're going to put a few more on the field to try and even out the playing field a little bit. That looks good to me. 36 on 28. Who's gonna win on this? Oh my god, this map is absolutely beautiful. I like that there's a pit here too. I feel like we could totally have a Sparta moment. Now, looking at this, it looks like they do attack just like the Squires. So I was hoping the Samurais... Oh god, you're falling down, good sir. Oh my god, I love this pit idea. This is great. But yeah, I was hoping the Samurais, being that they are, you know, a legendary unit, I thought they would be a little bit more nimble and agile because I feel like that's the Samurai way. Looks like they're fighting just like the Squires, though, and they're not doing so good against these guys. I don't know if it's the armor of the Squires or the sheer amount of them. We're going to have to find out where this unit can do well. Who's still alive here? Because it's not against the Squires, that's for sure. I think we got one dead guy in the pile here. They're all trying to get it. Where is he? He's got to be... Is he, like, right at the bottom? They can't even stab him. He's so deep in it. What the hell's this guy doing? How do you guys do these things, man? He's got his sword between his legs behind him. Like, I don't know how that happens. We are actually losing Squires here due to them hitting each other. This actually might be a valid strategy. Samurai, they work smart, man. They're gonna hide out and win this thing. I think I see him. I saw someone move there anyways. All right, well, officially, we're down to 2 units. This guy, did he just kill himself? I thought he actually killed himself there, but this guy... He's clearly not going anywhere. He's been here the whole time. This guy, I don't think he's going to be able to find this guy. I think we're seriously at a standstill. So, didn't expect the first fight to go like that. But, yeah, that's a very quick look at the Samurai. We got a lot to check out today, so we're going to move on. We'll appreciate these units more as we get through more episodes. Now, we've seen a lot of archers in this game. I'm really excited to see how this archer works, though. I'm curious to see if the fireworks have a blast radius or what they do. So we're going to kind of spread these guys out. Let's actually throw a few samurais in here, too, to give them an extra chance to, you know, kind of showcase themselves. But what we really want to see is the fire archers. So what I'm thinking is, let's go. The halflings actually got buffed. They, well, not really buffed. They increased the HP of the halfling. They decreased the cost of the halfling from 60 to 50. And they slightly decreased the halfling damage. So a little bit of buff and a little bit of debuff. They're cheaper now, though, which is really, really cool. So we're going to throw a few good halflings here, just basically as cannon fodder. And then behind those guys, we will get the ordinary archers. Did they change the look of the archers? Did they have the quiver before? I haven't actually looked at the archer unit too much, so I'm not certain. It feels like they look a little different, though. So we're going to throw a few good archers on each side. Now, technically, this team does cost more, and it has way more units, so it should be the winning team. We'll see if the Dynasty Warriors over here can stand a chance, though. Wow, the archers got range on these guys. Look at these. Wait. Oh, they're very inaccurate. You saw those shots there. So these things, if they connect, though... Okay! That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. This is my kind of unit. Explode them! Yes, there we go. You gotta get those connections, though. I feel like it's gonna be a very situational unit. Come on, guys. There you go. Good connection. Dude, this might be the coolest unit ever. Oh my god. There's so much chaos going on already. This is great. Oh my god. I want to see these guys in a big radius of halflings, though, because that explosion of halflings was just the best experience ever. Let's see who wins first, though. It's looking like the samurais, or the Dynasty as they're called, does have the upper hand here. The thing with the Firework Archers, though, is that could be dangerous for my own units as well. That blast radius is pretty aggressive, and they don't seem to be accurate at all. All right, there we go. We have a fight. Samurai versus a halfling. Who's going to win? The halfling strategy of grabbing isn't actually a bad idea, and he just killed a freaking samurai, man. Damn, son! Right to the face! Haha! Okay, so 50 fire archers versus 258 halflings. Let's see who wins this one. On paper, once again, the halflings are going to win it, but look at this. This is going to be absolutely crazy. Here we go. Wait for that explosion. We're going to speed it up a little bit. No, we're not, because it's really freaking laggy. Oh, this is going to be amazing, though. Let's get nice and close and wait for it. That guy's flying away. Wait, there we go. Oh. That was freaking beautiful. How we doing over here? We got a few fireworks in the front lines here. There's freaking halflings falling from the sky right now. It is literally raining halflings, and this is the greatest experience ever. I'm serious, man. This is probably my favorite unit in the game, just due to its random chaos here. We even got firework archers flying everywhere because the blast radius is a little too dangerous. Look at this halfling. He's kamikazing into the firework archers, and they're gonna have a bad time here if he does get within range. You guys shouldn't be shooting so close to each other. You're gonna have a bad time here. I promise you that. It's looking like they do have the upper hand on the halflings, though. That's not good. That was a lot of dead loss there. We got a good halfling army over here. We do have an explosion on this guy, though, so if they do bundle up, that's gonna be bad news bears for them. So yeah, I think where this fire archer is going to shine is where units, you know, kind of bundle up like the halflings do. If we can get units like that against a fire archer, well, that's what happens. And yeah, you only need a couple fire archers for these guys to be really successful. I don't think this is going to be a unit where you want a lot of these guys because they are a little chaotic, but one or two could definitely change the battlefield at ease. Now, it's hard to say who's going to win here, though. We clearly have a lot of halflings left. This guy jumping in. We don't have too many firework archers left, but, I mean, we only need a few good fire archers to really win this thing. Halflings have clearly taken over this side. Look at these guys. They are literally carrying this firework archer. They're carrying multiple. Are these guys dead? Are you guys just carrying them for fun? They are dead. Why are you still carrying them? I've never seen a halfling do that. And there we go. It looks like that was the final guy that survived. He was, you know, being very covert here, trying to hide in the reeds. Didn't work out, though. Halflings clearly won that. So, yeah, it's clear that the firework archers are going to be great with one or two, but that's about it. Seriously, why are you holding dead bodies? This is sick. Okay, next up we got the monk. I felt like one unit would be kind of fun with this guy, and these guys are exactly the same price, so this is going to be a good fight here. Wow, that was a good hit. Ooh, I think I like the monk because I feel like this... Never mind. Okay, so the monk, extremely weak, but I think this weapon's going to be really impressive. I feel like it's got the range. I don't think it's going to get stuck on a lot of things like the other units. Let's get that on one more chance here. See if we can get lucky this time. He missed this time, actually. Oh, come on. Get him down. Keep hitting him. Problem is, these axes, man, are just ridiculous. So maybe the monk isn't as good as I thought. Let's give him another chance with a brawler here instead. A little bit of a cheaper unit. So kind of offense versus defense. Who's going to win here? That's the question. Dude! Oh, if he would have hit him into that hole, that would have been amazing. I like that he still beats him while he's on the ground, though. This is, I feel like this is going to be a good unit for a lot of different fights. I'm curious to see how much damage this thing does, though. Clearly, it's not doing that much. That or this guy is blocking the majority of the attacks. It's hard to tell. Wow. Okay, this... I don't know. I feel like there's not enough damage with the actual staff. Okay, one more fight with the monks here to see how these guys can do in groups. I'm thinking groups are not going to be so hot because they're kind of combining into each other, as you can see. So, yeah, basically, I just wanted a mix of a bunch of different units. We got a little bit of range. The hardest unit in here is the Minotaur, which they are fighting over here, so we'll see if they can deal with that guy. But yeah, we got a lot of different units here just to see where these guys really shine. I'm trying to figure it out. They just look like a good overall unit. They're probably a really good scrapping unit. And I think with that staff, they might be rather defensive as well. I feel like they could block a lot of attacks with that thing. I just don't know how much damage it really does. Oh, you're having problems here, aren't you, bud? Okay, but the monks come. We have support. Some of them are leaving, as you can see, but that's okay. We only need a few good men, and clearly they are doing well over here. Damn, dude, what are you doing over here? You're just beating them up in the corner. All right, well, he's got reinforcements coming in. You better deal with that quick. So, yeah, looks like this is the final unit. We got quite a few monks left, so I think this is going to go to the monks here, unless this Minotaur can take out, like, 8 of them. This is going to be a good fight, I think, because the Minotaur, he's a scrapper, man. I think he might have a chance here. He does grab the units, which is going to make this guy hard. Oh, God. Well, he's not going to win now. Oh, man, that was a great ending to that. I love that one. Okay, so we got 2 ninjas here. These cost 500 each. I thought we'd throw them up against the harvesters, which are 520. Be a good kind of comparison to see if this unit is worth the money. Now, oh, man, I forgot it is a ranged unit. Why? Why do we... I mean, even on the females, we're always aiming towards the nuggets here. Look at this, though. The actual pushback of the unit... makes it so the melee units can't even get within range. So I wonder what we could compare it with. I think one of my favorite ranged units is the potion seller. I feel like their damage output is just ridiculous. I don't think the potion sellers are going to last it. They're going to confuse them here. But if these guys can get unconfused really quickly and not fall down that hole, I think they're going to... Oh, God. Okay, just don't fall down the hole, please. Don't get... There we go. Now they're fighting back. They just got to stop getting confused, but there we go. Like I said, Potion Seller's an amazing unit, and it looks like the ninjas couldn't survive that. So let's try a defensive unit like a knight, and we're also going to throw one more unit on here, something less defensive like a berserker, and we'll see if they can deal with the knight. I think they'll be just fine with the berserker. I don't think they'll be able to deal with the knight. Yeah, you can see the knight is holding off these ninja stars here, and that guy is probably dead. So I think the ninja's going to be good in very situational moments. If the melee unit doesn't have a shield and deals a lot of damage, this is basically going to be a good unit. You know who would he be good against? I guarantee it is Jarl. All right, I have no idea what this dragon does, but I felt like we had to put it against the ship. I mean, it's basically the same unit. I think... Oh, yeah, it does breathe fire. Holy crap. Okay. Now, how much... It has pushback, too. I don't know if you noticed that. Wow. Is this... Will this be the new OP unit? I mean, I would hope a dragon would be good, but that felt a little too good against the ship, at least. Let's see how it is against... What would be something that wouldn't be able to deal with this? I mean, maybe the knights, because of their armor, they can deal with the fire. Let's try that. Let's see if the knight can do well here. So we're going to put 2 knights on here, and we'll see what happens. Because I want to see if they can block the fire, or if every unit is going to get hit hard by this thing. So we're getting pushback, as you can see. The fire's actually pushing back the units, keeping them at range here. And yeah, wow. How are we going to be... I mean, I'm assuming it's an extremely weak unit. I mean, these guys are not weaponized at all, so if you can hit them from the sides or hit them with range, for example, you might have the upper advantage. So if we spread this out a little bit, let's see what we can do with some ranged units here. Now, we are... Ooh, see? Yeah, there we go. That's their weakness, definitely. And once they can't hold it anymore, they're totally pointless. So all we need to deal with this thing is a few good rangers, it looks like. But if they don't have any rangers on the team, this unit is disastrous. All right, 3,000 versus 8,000 gold. Squires versus the dragon. I just want to see a lot of death, basically, right now, and I think this is going to be where this unit shines. Melee units that don't have much HP. Look at this. Look at, they just get totally pushed back, and they can't even get within range. This is going to be a great unit for the campaign, I think. It's a very big unit, so that's something we have to worry about, because if this happens, for example, they're basically dead, as you can see. Now, What do these ladies do? Do they actually try and punch? Oh, God, here we go. Oh, did they kick? Oh, nope, they do slap as well, and they just killed him. So, yes, if they can get on the sidelines of the actual dragon, it looks like it's an extremely weak unit. But if that's not the case, then they are going to win it. It looks like the squares are actually going to win this one, just due to a couple getting lucky and getting to the sidelines of the other ones. I kind of like that, though. I was worried that this unit was going to be extremely overpowered. It's nice to know that it's easily countered as long as you're a little strategic with your placements. Okay, and moving on to probably my most anticipated unit. I just love siege weapons. We have the Wacha here, and look at that beautiful bastard. Now, we're fighting against a lot of farmers, more gold in the farmers than the Wachas themselves, and I want to see how good these guys can deal with this. Okay, so that was a lot of damage. Now, these things, the big question is, will they reload? This guy's having a hard time getting up here, keeping his buddy not getting into the front lines. What is this guy doing? All right, seriously, I hope you can at least reload while doing that. Looks like we can reload them, so that's good. Oh, we have problems, though. We have major problems. Oh, God, you're shooting your teammate. I guess he kind of had to, though, so they actually got totally destroyed. This guy, I don't have much faith for this guy. He's not even looking the right way at this point, and he's going towards them. If you have a siege weapon, the last thing you want to do is go towards the enemy here. Oh, but look at that load. I love it. Now, I'm thinking this unit, now that I've seen the way it fires, I don't think it's going to be good against a lot of small units, but it seems that to be actually remarkably accurate. So I think against bigger units, this will do a lot of damage. Let's actually do a quick test here. It's 1,500. So let's put down the Mammoth and see if it can take down one of the highest HP'd units before it gets within range, because that's going to kind of dictate how damaging this thing... Yeah, as you can see, if you don't have a shield to deal with, this thing's going to do a remarkable amount of damage really, really quickly to some of the biggest units. I wouldn't use this against a bunch of small units, though. We saw that they got overrun, and they're very situational, and if they, you know, kind of hit something and fall sideways, you're going to have a bad time. Okay, and finally, we have the Monkey King, so I feel it's only fitting to pit him up against the actual king. I knew he'd jump. What? Whoa, so does he have mimics? Oh my God. Okay, I didn't think this unit would be more than, you know, just kind of like a samurai unit. Oh, which one is it? Did he just die? I don't know if that was a mimic or... I don't know which one's the right one. Oh, he died. Did he fall? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he must have fell. Okay. You know what? Let's pit these guys up against each other over here where they're hopefully not going to fall off the map. But not only does he have a jumping attack, he actually can mimic himself. Oh, and I'm assuming all those mimics are just, you know, invisible units. They don't actually take any damage or anything, and he has to find the right unit. How many times can he do it, though? This is such a cool idea for a unit. So, yeah, I'm assuming they don't do a lot of damage on a per-unit basis, but when they're all hitting at the same time, it's going to absolutely destroy whatever it's fighting. I'm actually curious. Let's see if it can fight the Mammoth. I don't know how he'll do against this guy, but I like that he jumps, so he might not get stomped on. It's going to be hard to see if he can actually win this one, though. I don't think he is going to win. Oh, my God, he freaking won it. Now, how much? The Mammoth is 2,230. He's only 2,000, so... He's got some serious damage output. That might be a really good unit for a lot of different situations just because of his special mimicking attack. All right, and on that, guys, we're going to wrap up another episode of Tabs here. This episode was all about just checking out the Dynasty faction, seeing how they work, and kind of showcasing each unit, and that's exactly what we did. There's going to be another episode coming out today, trying to find those secret units and probably doing a little bit of the Dynasty faction, so keep your eye out for that. I will have it at the description of this video when it is indeed uploaded. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you guys liked the Dynasty faction. Let me know in the comments below. What was your favorite unit? I still think the Firework Archer is my favorite. It's just, you know, explosions are great, and especially when it's little halflings that are flying everywhere. I mean, it's a really fun unit. But yeah, probably the most unique faction in terms of attack, so that's a good sign, and I'm excited to see what the other factions are going to do now that we've seen how unique this faction is. So thank you guys so much for watching and liking, and I'll see you in the next one.